Welcome to Pixar's campus, a place where there's a furry monster at the front desk, a fashion diva at the fireplace, and a huge Bo Peep, peeping her newest neighbors. It's Elemental, a story about these two main characters, a fiery woman and a watery man. Well, how's that relationship gonna work?
Sorry, buddy. Elements don't mix.
What is Elemental about?
Water character and a fire character who are in love in Element City. Ember's truly the main character, and it's about her family being a fire family living in a city that's not made for fire people. Can she even allow herself to fall in love with a water guy?
Make like a stream and flow somewhere else.
The rom-com romance is really cool, but there's this immigrant story underneath it. It's like the emotional core.
The city isn't made with fire people in mind.
It's something that I've never seen before in animation.
How long does it take to make Elemental?
Pete Sohn originally pitched Elemental 7 years ago, 8 years ago. So that's not the entire crew working on the movie for that long. It goes through different stages of development and story artists and concept artists.
How you doing?
Living the dream.
You've seen Monsters, you've seen Incredibles, you've seen Luca. If I thought of the hardest thing to put together in a film, it would be fire and water.
Yes.
This is a major challenge.
From a visual communication standpoint, they were very difficult to work with on their own, and pairing them together into a scene was super challenging.
Every department separately, when they heard the pitch, was like, oh man, like all the puzzles in their head at once. Lighting had a tough time because Ember is a light. How you light a character who emits light herself. It took a long time, but I'm really proud of the final look. Our dream was that other animators would see this and say, like, I have no idea how they animated that.
This is where all of it happened.
Yeah.
This is where Wade happens.
This is where Wade and Ember happen. This is our animation software called Presto. This is kind of how the animators pull the strings of the puppets. So for example, like a rotation is one control, right? Like that's one string on a marionette. So rotating that way is a string, rotating this way is a string. So he can shift and shape and move into anything.
But that's the challenge.
Exactly, because now the possibilities are absolutely endless.
Are you still having dreams about fire and water and air and land?
Yeah, I make that joke sometimes, you know, how old movie stars will say, I'll never work with,
Animals and kids.
animals and kids. Yeah, and I say animals and kids and elementals, you know. They're very challenging and very, you know, finicky. I can't believe that we got it all done, and I'm very excited, and
And now it's up to the world.
it is up to the world, you know.
You see? He likes it.
In Emeryville, Reggie, Aqui, ABC 7 News.